9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the podcast from Duck Ground Up Productions with hosts Lady Miz and Ray. This is a universal platform, and there is nothing off limits. We talk about it all, and we keep it real. This is a no judgment zone, so come as you are. If you are a professional, entertainer, author, comedian, entrepreneur, or just someone who wants to get something off their chest, well, let your voice be heard here on From the Ground Up Productions. Sponsorship and other opportunities are available from the Ground Up Productions. Turning nothing into something. There's only one way to go from here. And now, here are your hosts, Lady Miz and Ray.
Hey, what's poppin'? What's good? Thank God it's Thursday. This is a pop-up show. We were supposed to be on Monday. We came on and did a little chit-chatting. What's poppin', King Charlie Prince? I see y'all. Make sure y'all share this live right now. Share this live right now. Y'all already know what it is. It's your girl, Lady Miz. I'm rocking out with Ray. And we have a dope artist in the building today, but we saying in the building, but not technically. Y'all know we social distancing, so don't get it twisted, okay? We got a dope, talented artist in the building, and his name is Dockko. He's the creator of Chocolate Baby. Let's bring him on and get the show started. Hey, what's good, Dockko? How you doing today?
Welcome, Dockko.
What's up, man?
How you doing? Yes, welcome to From the Ground Up. We are very, very happy to have you. I'm excited. I seen you perform during the virtual concert with DJ Cisco, and you killed it. And I love your message. But I am going to let you kind of introduce yourself and tell the people who you are and where you're from. Let's start there.
Man. Okay, so you already know who it is, man. It's Dockko. I'm currently residing in the PG area. So we call it DMV, so DC, Maryland, and Virginia. So that's currently what I'm staying at now. And I just represent good music at the end of the day.
Okay, so you said you're originally from DC?
PG County. But I reside in the DMV area, so that's DC, Maryland, and Virginia.
Okay. That's what's up. So DMV area, right?
Yep.
DMV. Okay, all right, because I'm trying to give, the DMV area, you know what I'm saying? We gotta give y'all the horns, you know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. So, all right. So let's first, before we get into your music and your video, let's give the people a little bit of a history about you, what influenced you, how you got started, etc. So let's first start with you and how you what influenced you to get into doing the music.
So I have like a basic story, but it's not basic, but I'm gonna make it short for y'all.
Okay.
Elementary school, I had a teacher. She was an English teacher, and she provided a end of the year test.
Okay.
Either we could do the test or write a paragraph, or we can record it. So she gave us that option at a young age. I believe I was in, 8th grade at the time. So that was my first kind of setup of recording, because I had to use a RCA radio. I had to record the beat onto a cassette tape, but then I had to record my vocals on one cassette tape. And then
wow.
So that was my first interaction with making music right there. So as soon as I hit that, I was on the money.
It was all that was all he wrote, right? Okay.
So how did it go after that? Did you pass?
Oh, of course I passed, man.
Okay.
Because my grandma, everybody supported me, so it was real good.
All right. That's what I'm talking about. So that got you started. Yeah. Is there a specific person that influenced you where you said, you know what, this person make me want to do this? You know what I mean? Is there anybody that influenced you?
I got 4 people. Ryan Leslie, Pink Floyd.
Okay.
Those the 4 people right now that influenced me to make music and will always make.
Ryan Leslie. Who was the last person you said?
Pink Floyd. Is that the group Pink Floyd or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rockstar, the band.
Yeah. That's what I was wanting to make sure.
All right. Okay. All right. So you rap, right? But do you play instruments or anything like that as well?
Exactly.
Exactly. So let's talk about that. What do you play?
I played the snare drum. I played the snare drum for my marching band when I was in high school. I played the piano. I make my own beats. And still currently learning the bass guitar right now. So
you produce your own tracks.
Yes.
And is that everything?
Album. Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's what I'm talking about. I feel like when you do stuff like that, you save a lot of money because, and especially in this industry, you know what I mean? Like, and especially with beats, it can get very pricey. And I don't know. For me as an independent artist, sometimes I'll be like, damn, I wish I knew how to make beats. You know what I'm saying? Because I damn sure would have saved a lot of money. Then you could put that into marketing and promoting that money that you save on that end. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm talking about.
Yes, ma'am.
What'd you say?
Look, it saved a lot of time and money. And at first, when I was in high school, my little brother was a little bit better than me. And people would do is they would skip over my verse and play his verse. So with that, I say, well, since nobody will listen to me, I'm gonna make beats for my brother.
Absolutely. Talk closer into the mic so we can hear you. When you back up, the voice goes out a little bit. Okay. So I just want to make sure everybody hear your every word.
Got you.
Okay. All right. So you said that they would skip over you, but they didn't know what they was missing, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Because you obviously got great talent and you got bars and you got a message.
Yeah, so that was the first years of my early rap career.
Okay. All right. So it's kind of going in and out. So can you hear us clearly?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you got a joint called Chocolate Baby, right? This joint right here is playing on BET at the moment in Revolt TV.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right. So how did that come about? How was you able to get your joint on there?
We had like a lot of factors into that. Of course, our management, of course, the label owner, everybody at Dogface Records played a role in it. Also, Paul Porter, he played a big role in that too. So we shot the video in New York.
Okay.
And probably a month or two after that, it was just on BET. So we we had to make a couple plays. Of course, we had to talk to a couple folks, but we got it done. So
nice,
man.
That's what I'm talking about. So
yeah, the video hot too, and the song. I love the song, yo.
Absolutely. The song, the album art. Now, did you do that yourself as well, as far as the album art, or did you outsource that? How
Ma'am. So actually, the label owner, he did everything for the album art.
Okay.
He got a mean visual, man. So I want to say thank you, to everybody for helping me the process for getting the whole album and everything set up.
Absolutely. Listen, the album, everything just goes like, especially now in this time, we need stuff like that, and we need brothers like you to show, that king and queen type of feel and that respect that a brother gives to a sister. You got a beautiful chocolate sister on the cover, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, oh my God, is that so? I mean, that album art, is that a person you know personally, or is that somebody?
So that was one of the models inside the video, and
oh wow,
I think that was a perfect caption. It was just meant to be.
Oh yes.
Oh
my God.
It had the cover art for the video.
Wow. That's super cool. Yes, because she is beautiful. Oh my God, I'm telling you, like everything just perfect. But I don't want to talk too much, right, about the video. I want the people to see it. So let's get into your joint. You can announce it, and then we're gonna play it.
Here we go, man. It's your boy Dockko, and we here, and we about to drop Chocolate Baby video on y'all. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
gon' think the same. I'm a chocolate baby, yes, I'm my DNA. They put the rope around my neck, but they can't hang. Cause I'm a chocolate baby, yeah, come and get and taste. I'm a chocolate baby, yes, all in my DNA. I'm a chocolate baby, yeah, it's written on my face. It's in my DNA. We party hard and go to work, it's in my DNA. I can't forget my day ones, all straight. Yeah, we came from the bottom, yeah. Hey, they gon' tell stories about us, yeah. Hey, life keep going and you know it. Hey, my brown skin, I'ma keep showing. Hey, I spit them facts like a hood poet. Hey, this melanin got my skin glowing. Every time I look inside your eyes, I can feel a pain, yeah. It won't go away, yeah. Every time I look inside the sky, I gotta pray all my niggas find a way. Cause you can change the color on your skin. Hey, it's all in your DNA. Hey, I'm a chocolate baby, need a taste. Hey, I got the brown sugar in my veins. I'm a chocolate baby, it's on my DNA. Once you get this, you never gon' walk the same. Once you hit this, you never gon' think the same. I'm a chocolate baby, it's on my DNA. They put the rope around my neck, but they can't hang. Cause I'm a chocolate baby, yeah, come and get and taste. I'm a chocolate baby, it's all in my DNA. I'm a chocolate baby, yeah, it's written on my face. I found a chocolate baby, and you know she's sweet. She all hot and bothered, and she dripping on my seats. I'm a house, never been overseas, but when she get wet, I'll be swimming in her seat. That's a pool full of chocolate. Ay, got a hand for the chocolate. Ay, let me go and dip this strawberry. I'll inside your chocolate. Ay, I'm a chocolate baby, I'm lit. Ay, Hershey kiss, I kiss her on her lips. Ay, Hershey kiss, I got designer drips. Ay, it's in my DNA, so don't trip. Ay, it's in my DNA, so don't trip. Ay, let's go to Hershey Park, let's take a trip. Ay, I know it's hot outside, we gon' drip. Ay, I'm a chocolate baby, you know what it is. I'm a chocolate baby, it's in my DNA. Once you get this, you never gon' walk the same. Once you hit this, you never gon' think the same. I'm a chocolate baby, it's in my DNA. They put the rope around my neck, but they can't hang. Cause I'm a chocolate baby, yeah, come and get and taste. I'm a chocolate baby, it's all in my DNA. I'm a chocolate baby, yeah, it's written on my face. Cause I'm a chocolate baby, it's on my DNA. Once you get this, you never gon' walk the same. Once you hit this, you never gon' think the same. I'm a chocolate baby, it's on my DNA. They put the rope around my neck, but they can't hang. Cause I'm a chocolate baby, yeah, come and get and taste. I'm a chocolate baby, it's all in my DNA. I'm a chocolate baby, yeah, it's written on my face.
Yeah. Oh my God. Listen, you did your thing on there. I love that song. And you had some beautiful melanin sisters up in there. You was killing it. I mean, y'all, everything about that was just dope. Did you come up with the concept of how you wanted the video to be?
No, that was actually Chris Porter, the director. He came up with the whole concept of how he wanted everything to look.
Okay, so his name is Chris Porter?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Big shout out to Chris Porter.
Definitely. Big shout out to Chris Porter. He did his thing. That joint right there is, oh my God. Listen.
You got
that's
5 mics.
Hit.
That's 5 mics from King Charlie Prince.
Absolutely.
Everybody loving it.
Yes. Michelle, Team Chemistry, he's giving it the fire emojis. You DJ Cisco, you already know he a fan. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm talking about. And I want to congratulate you because your joint is #1 in China.
Yes, ma'am.
That is so dope. How do you feel about that? Like, you know, when you got to step on BET, you #1 in China, you doing your thing. How do you feel about that? Hey, baby.
It takes a lot of work, but it feels great just to feel known, you know, like across the world. Because like the biggest problem with a lot of artists, it feel like don't nobody want to lend an ear to their music. It's one of the most. So to see charts and analytics of different people and the places, that, you know, like just to see that they actually listen, download, and music. Give me a whole nother meaning to actually do this and have a bigger drive.
Okay. All right. So you're obviously self-taught, right, in classical music?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and that's something that you started at a young age. And obviously, you're a good father, right? Because you got your son right there, and that's what I'm trying to say. I love that because that also shows a brother with his kids and doing this thing. You know what I mean? So that's another great image that's out there that we always need to see.
Yes, ma'am. Definitely.
So talk to me about you being self-taught and doing the classical music or musician.
Basically, how I started doing that was when I heard the Pink Floyd album, Other Side of the Moon really gave me a different outlook on music, and also Ryan Leslie got me playing the piano and things like that into being the classical type of sound. So without doing, we have enough money for a teacher or anything like that because I was still young. So I used to catch the train. I think about like an hour or two away from my house, all the way up to the car center, and I would ask them to practice. So it took me a couple years, but I finally got the basics down packed, how I wanted to organize my music and how I wanted to produce it. And plus, I had hope from the employees that worked there too. They had way more experience than me, so it was all a blessing of how it happened.
Yeah, I love the hustle, yo, because the driving hour just to say, hey, can I practice here? Yo, some kids won't even do that, you know?
Yeah.
That shows your love for the music.
I used to bang on the drums, and then the guy said, well, if you're gonna come here every day, you gotta sound like something. So I made it my mission. I downloaded a whole bunch of things off YouTube, and I used to just play them and watch them hand for hand. And that's how I learned most of my artistry.
Nice. So you doing that, you play the piano and all that, produce. Man, so you kind of like do it all. So how do you feel, and how is, because it seems like you moving, right? It seems like it ain't really nothing stopping you and holding you down. How do you feel with this whole coronavirus and this COVID-19? Is it affecting you in any kind of way, in a negative way or in a positive way? How is it working for you?
It's actually both. It's 50-50. All right.
Okay.
So prior to the COVID, we was going to go on tour to China. They was willing to take us on tour in China. And then a couple weeks later, the COVID happened. That was right before we dropped the album in February. They already, we were sending them songs back and forth. So as soon as we dropped it in February, we started getting calls for tour, and then that's when the COVID happened. So that hindered us. But on the other side of the stick, that actually gave us a path to the industry because slowed down a lot of artists. They haven't been doing shows, so it made like a little gateway for the lower people to kind of get up there and provide the type of music that the void is created, because it was a void created. So it left a space for certain types of music. And if you can read the analytics and put out the right music for the right people, your music will always soar higher than the rest. So it's
absolutely.
It's real strategy. You gotta have a strategy at the end of the day behind it.
Now you got a team of people that you working with?
Yes, ma'am. Of course, man. Love my team.
And how many people, like, who's on your team and who does what?
It's 1 million people on our team right now. So I just want to say shout out to the Darkface family, and I don't want to miss out nobody because everybody played a big role in everything. So I don't want to, miss out anybody. So I just want to say shout out to the whole Darkface family. Shout out to DJ Cisco. Shout out to y'all, everybody who's helped me along the way, man. Real talk.
No doubt. So Darkface, is that your record label that you're signed to?
Yes, ma'am.
So how did you hook up with them? How did they discover you, or you discover them?
All right, so it's a real funny story. Basically, I was playing some music one time, and my neighbor heard it. He was like,
"Wow!"
And I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "All right, well, send me some music." So I sent him the music, and then he sent me over his album, and he was like, "Well, if you can read this, this album cover, you should have all the proof you need to let me spearhead your next project, which I think that you can do." So what that stamp was, he had a Def Jam stamp on his album back in '91. You feel me? So a lot of people don't have that type of relationships with people, and back at that time to have a Def Jam stamp on your album that you put out and self-funded. You feel me? So
yes.
Trust to him, and now we hit.
Okay, all right. So That's a dope story and unique, you know what I mean, for the neighbor to be able to come through. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm talking about, playing the joint in the crib, and then they hear that, they must have been like, I gotta get in on that one.
Yo, that's how you know the stars are aligning. You know, when the neighbors over there like, yeah, come here.
Absolutely. So what do you like? What's your favorite genre? Do you have one? Is it hip hop or is it something else? What are you listening to?
I like the soul side, the neo soul music, because it makes you feel a certain way. I do it. It's just a certain sound from the riffs and runs, from the people vocals. It's warm, man. So neo soul is definitely my type of bag.
All right, okay, that's what I'm talking about. I like neo soul too. I don't be listening to it that much, but I like it. I actually interviewed a girl a couple weeks ago that is in that heavy. So, but definitely the vibe is always a good vibe. You know what I mean? It just makes you feel good. I don't know what do you hear that noise? Mm-hmm. I'm not sure where that's gonna go. Now my next question is, when it comes to the industry, the music industry, tell me what you like most about it, what you dislike most about it.
Okay, so of course I like the money.
Okay. That's always a given.
More detailed is I like the experience that you can get. Traveling, you could change your life, change your family's life, change everybody life that's around you. The opportunity,
absolutely.
It's just amazing when it comes to the music industry. You can build a different type of business. You don't always have to do music when it comes to the music industry either. And so that's what I love about it. The downfall, I can honestly say, is the payola. Honestly,
okay,
it's the payola of it, because for artists to actually break those doors to get his music heard to the bigger fellow, put an enormous amount of work, grind, and money out there.
Absolutely.
For us to get up there to this point that we at, it wasn't for free. So it takes a lot of dedication, sacrificing in order to get there. And the average person, if they don't have a team that's willing to be behind them and invest in them and believe in your dream more than you do, they will probably never make it if they don't viral aspect of themselves, like some going outside wearing a pamper like the baby did. You feel me?
Yeah. Right. I know.
It's hard to make it, honestly.
Okay. All right. The words they went out a little bit. So let me ask you, you said breaking those doors, but it like you broke the doors because you're on really big platforms. You know what I mean? To get on BET, to be #1 in China, that's a big deal.
Yeah, but it took a lot of sacrificing to get there. Like Paul Porter opened up a lot of doors for us. Shouts out to Paul Porter. And my manager, the label owner, Harold, he sacrificed a lot, man. So I couldn't do it without him. And like the average person, they wouldn't have enough to make it that far.
Wow. Okay. So I mean,
it's relationships you have to have with certain people, and if you people who know those certain people, there's no way you can get in.
No way. Yeah, that's hard. So you got to be well connected. Basically, is what you're saying.
Well connected.
You got to be well connected. Okay, so somebody got to be the plug, and somebody got to have the plug, right? Most definitely. Oh, sometimes your sound is.
My sound going in and out.
Okay.
Okay, I hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, great. All right, so listen. We have some other joints here. We only had the one video, but I would like to play another song from your album. We have how many we got here? So we got two. So check the names.
Forever and what else is here?
Freak Tip.
Yep.
It's a piece. Which one would you like us to play?
You can play Freak Tip.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna get into that. That's free tip, right? Would you like to introduce it? Go ahead.
It's gonna take a second. So.
Oh, okay. So while he's pulling that up, let's chop it up real quick and talk about a couple of other things while he's doing that.
I can tell you, your album, ELOHIM. That's what it is.
Yes, sir.
Am I pronouncing it right?
Yep, you definitely got it right.
Yeah, how did you come up with the name for that?
So that will be basically my spirituality. I do a lot of reading, researching, and meditation to find out the truth of the universe. So through the years of my research, I found out the Hebrew name of God, and that would be ELOHIM and other such names. You know, so I chose that because that's the most vibration I feel from using that name for God. That's why I chose that. So I want to spread some type of positive aspect inside the universe by releasing the image and bringing my ideas to fruition inside my music for everybody to hear. So it's just not music y'all listen to. Y'all listen to a whole different type of magical thing that's going on right now.
Right. Very true.
Real talk, because I've been making music for years, and we finally getting the recognition that we should get. Mm-hmm. Thank you.
So it takes time, but the time, it was worth it, obviously, in the process, because sometimes it's like it got to happen when it's supposed to happen, right? When it was meant to happen. Because I'm sure you learned a lot from the time you started till now, right?
Definitely.
Absolutely. Okay. All right. So we got the joint ready?
Yep, it's ready.
Okay, so we're going to get into that. Let's get into that real quick. Would you like to introduce it?
Ma'am, it's your boy Dockko, and you're now listening to Freak Tip.
All right, let's go. I don't know. Unmute us.
It is.
They don't hear.
It's saying no sound. I don't. It is playing.
Yeah, but they can't hear it.
I know, man. I don't know how to.
All right.
Oh, they can't hear.
Hold on. I'm stopping that real quick because the people are saying that they cannot hear it. Did you hear it?
No.
Okay, so there's something going on with the sound for that joint, for that MP3.
But I didn't hear Chocolate Baby neither when y'all was playing it though.
You didn't hear that either?
I
hear voice but no music. Okay, we were playing the actual video footage. They heard it because they were commenting on it.
All right, try it now.
Okay, so let's do a quick test run real quick to see if the sound is running.
Yeah,
now.
Try now.
Okay.
And what we'll do is play Chocolate Baby again, because if he didn't, it wasn't working.
They did hear it.
Oh, they did hear it?
They not hearing the MP3.
Yeah.
I heard Chocolate Baby.
Okay.
Yes,
all right.
Chocolate Baby played, but we want to get this one also playing too. So give us the thumbs up if y'all hear it. Please let us know if you can hear this, okay?
I hear it now.
All right.
Want to make sure y'all hear it too, so please give us the thumbs up if you hear us.
Baby, I'm right in front of you. Tell me, what are you trying to do with me? Baby, I'm right in front of you. Show me, what do you wanna do with me? So make a move, do what you wanna do. Make a move, baby, you feel me? I'm right in front of you. Just make a move, and do what you wanna do.
Hey. It's fire.
I love what you do, what I wanna do. Let me make my move, put this tongue all inside of you. Can you handle it? We getting freaky, got the candles lit. Put it in reverse, can you ride? Me addicted, you want supply. Let me control and do what I like. Yeah. Swear I'm gonna catch me about it tonight. Baby, I'm right in front of you. Tell me, what are you trying to do with me? Baby, I'm right in front of you. Show me, what do you wanna do with me? So make a move, do what you wanna do. Make a move, baby, you feel me? I'm right in front of you. Just make a move, and do what you wanna do. Just make a move, baby, you feel me? Yeah. Right in front of you. Freaky and nasty, know that I love you. Can tell the way that I'm fucking. Fuss and we fight, then we make up at night. Damn, I know you love it, yeah. I'ma go and run up the bag, cause you don't wanna fuck with no bum, nigga. Still trying to call my line back to back. Damn, I love that. Hey, falling in love. Tell me what's next. Yeah. First I'ma hug you and then I'ma kiss you next. Know this your spot, so I'm gonna kiss on your neck. Yeah. Do what I wanna do. Right here in front of you. Baby, I'm right in front of you. Tell me, what are you trying to do with me? Baby, I'm right in front of you. Show me, what do you wanna do with me? So make a move, do what you wanna do. Make a move, baby, you feel me? I'm right in front of you. Just make a move, and do what you wanna do. Just make a move, baby, you feel me? I'm right in front of you.
Yeah, that was the Bob Diggy, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Oh my God, listen. So who's singing on that track?
Right there, that's Inhari Milano.
Nice. So what's her, pronounce it again? Say it again.
It's spelled weird, but it's Indari Milano.
Oh, Indari Milano. Okay, all right. That's what I'm talking about. So they feeling that track once again. Yes. Make sure you guys follow Dockko. You know what I mean? So we're going to get the social medias and stuff, but I still got a few more questions for you. So you're on there. So you rap and sing.
Yes, ma'am.
Yo, you do it all. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you. I see why. Look, you are definitely a prize to a label because you rap, you sing, you know how to play instruments, you make your own beats.
Beats and I record myself.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
There's nobody digging in the pot.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. The only time we had to go like outside services when we had to get a master for the radio and things like that.
Okay. All right. Okay. So, I mean, certain things, you got to outsource, but it's a blessing that you're able to do all of this stuff now. You know what I mean? You're able to do a lot, which really saves you a lot over time. I want to know, as far as like, who would you want to work with? Like, is there anybody in the industry that, that you wish that you could work with or looking forward to working with?
Right now, I definitely
Yeah.
want to work with Wale, but I think he too superstar for me. But on this under Wale, it would definitely be Corday. Why?
Okay, all right.
He from PG County too, so
Nice, nice.
two DMV natives on one song.
Absolutely. And I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think that he's too big for you. I think that you are big.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah.
Your
I
joints
agree.
is straight official.
You know how they be charging them feature prices, man.
Right. Yeah. That's the only damn part. You know what I'm saying?
I had to get somebody that's, a little bit non superstarish.
Right. Or try to find somebody that know him and get good, get the plug and get in good with him.
That's
You know what I
true.
mean? Where he can, exactly. That's what you got to do. What inspires you to want to write and to write about the things that you do?
Okay, so this is the process of how I make my music. I meditate first when I first get my beats. I meditate on the beat and try to figure out what I want to use and what I want to say on it. And as I do my meditation, of course, I ask the universe and God to use my body as a vessel and my mouth to provide the right content for people's ears, because a lot of times people just make music and it goes nowhere. So
Absolutely.
I'm strongly in meditation and prayer, so I allow that to lead most of the way.
Okay.
All
right. Very nice.
So I don't write my music down like on a notepad or in my phone notepad. I just record myself. I punch in, I punch out. Whatever I think, I put on the track.
Wow, that's what I'm talking about. Jay-Z is another one that kind of do that. He just go in and do that.
Lil Wayne, they inspired me to do that.
Right. Do you feel when you're doing that? Do you feel that you're way more creative and you feel it more?
Because it feels non-scripted. When people read off the phone, it feels scripted. Sometimes it takes away that creative sound that you really need. That's why Young Thug sounds the way he sounds, and certain other artists sound the way they sound.
Right. So you got the beat and you just feel the beat and you let that guide you, right? That's what I'm talking about.
Now, when you make a beat, how long after the beat do you say, hey, I'm gonna make a song to this? Or do you sit on it for a while before you say, you know what, I think this is what it's gonna be on this song, this beat here?
Normally it's immediately, because as I'm making the melody, I already got a sound that I want. I already know a pocket and the chords of the specific song, so it's not hard for me to make a melody into it. That's why it's always so easy for producers like Pharrell and everybody like that to make a beat, write the lyrics, and then ship it off to a label, because they already have the melody in their head. It's easy to put it inside the program.
Nice. Okay. I had another question. What was it? I forgot what the darn question was. But let me just say that big shout to Lady Z in the building.
Big shout out to Lady Z.
She said you the bomb, which we already know for sure. So your music can be found where? How can people get it and support and download?
Okay, so people can get it on all platforms, iTunes, Amazon. They can even go on Instagram and type in, music, and type in Dockko. They can find it too. They can also go on Dockko Music. That's my Instagram, and they can find my bio. And they can also go to dogfacemusic.com and find all my content there.
All of that. Okay. All right. And make sure you guys follow him on all your social medias, right?
Dockko Music, DOCKKO Music.
And that's on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, everything. The name is spelled the same.
Exactly.
Everywhere.
Universal.
That's what I'm talking about.
Are you working on your next project?
Oh, definitely. I already have several songs recorded. They actually told me to slow it down because they want to build my creative, they want to let it build up until I pop. So I don't want to make too much content and put it out too fast.
Right. Smart. I think Chocolate Baby is this is definitely. And especially the times, everything is also about timing too. Yeah. You know what I mean? So this one right here is it.
Mind you, right? When I wrote the song, it was before February. right? So February, the COVID haven't hit yet, right? So when I made the song, I made it probably a week before we dropped the album. Those were one of the last songs I recorded. Was Freak Tip, Chocolate Baby, Love Jones, and a lot of others. So I had no idea about all the Black Power, about all the stuff like that, but that was always back anyway. So prior to that happening, all the COVID happened. So it left a wide open path for me to just do my thing, man. Real talk.
So you was already on that tip. And see, that's what I'm talking about. Because sometimes people just want to ride the wave of what's going on, and it ain't even really in their heart like that. You know what I mean? You've obviously been on that.
Yes, man.
That's right. So that's when you know it's authentic and it's coming from the heart, not just, oh, this is what's popping now. Let me do this because this is what everybody else is doing. But you had already been on that, and that's dope.
That's awesome.
Dope. I know. Yes. You had a question?
No.
Oh, okay. So we want to just give your socials again. Tell people how they can follow you and where they can get the music one more time.
Definitely. All right, so y'all can reach me on all social media platforms and Dockko Music, DOCKKO Music, DOCKKO and Music. And also you can find my music on all platforms. On Instagram Music, you can find it on Amazon, Google Play, Tidal, everything. And you can also find my videos on Music Choice app. So
nice.
Now, do you do direct sales?
Film?
Direct sales, like so people could do.
Oh, like a call line. Not yet, but we definitely getting that set up for the future.
Nice. Because you with Dogface Records, excuse me, is where they can go also get all your material because that's the label, correct?
Exactly.
All right, got you. Big shout out to Shaquille. I see you. Big shout out to Harold. Leroy in the building, you know, that's your piece, yes. So listen, before we get out of here, let's play that video one more time. For those who, Shaquille, you said that you ain't up on dude, but you're going to check him out. We're going to play his video again before we get up out of here, okay? So let's do that. Let's check out Chocolate Baby one more time for the people. Can you put him down?
You never gonna walk the same. Once you hit this, you never gonna think the same. I'm a chocolate baby, it's in my DNA. They put the rope around my neck, but they can't hang. Cause I'm a chocolate baby, yeah, come and get and taste. I'm a chocolate baby, it's all in my DNA. I'm a chocolate baby, yeah, it's written on my face. It's in my DNA. You party hard and go to work, it's in my DNA. I can't forget my day ones, all straight. Yeah, we came from the bottom, yeah. Hey, they gon' tell stories about us, yeah. Ay, life keep going and you know it. Ay, my brown skin, I'ma keep showing. Ay, I spit them facts like a hood poet. Ay, this melanin got my skin glowing. Every time I look inside your eyes, I can feel the pain, yeah. It won't go away, yeah. Ay, every time I look inside the sky, I gotta pray all my niggas find a way. Cause you can change the color on your skin. Ay, it's all in your DNA. Ay, I'm a chocolate baby, need a taste. Ay, I got the brown sugar in my veins. I'm a chocolate baby, it's in my DNA. Once you get this, you never gonna walk the same. Once you hit this, you never gonna think the same. I'm a chocolate baby, it's in my DNA. They put the rope around my neck, but they can't hang. Cause I'm a chocolate baby, yeah, come and get and taste. I'm a chocolate baby, it's all in my DNA. I'm a chocolate baby, yeah, it's written on my face. I found a chocolate baby, and you know she's sweet. She hard and bothered and she dripping on my seats. I'm a house, never been overseas, but when she get wet, I'll be swimming in her seat. That's a pool full of chocolate. Ay, got a hand full of chocolate. Ay, let me go and dip this strawberry. All inside your chocolate. Ay, I'm a chocolate baby, I'm lit. Ay, Hershey kiss, I kiss her on her lips. Ay, Hershey kiss, I got designer drips. Ay, it's in my DNA, so don't trip. Ay, it's in my DNA, so don't trip. Ay, let's go to Hershey Park, let's take a trip. Ay, I know it's hot outside, we gon' drip. Ay, I'm a chocolate baby, you know what it is. I'm a chocolate baby, it's in my DNA. Once you get this, you never gon' walk the same. Once you hit this, you never gon' think the same. I'm a chocolate baby, it's in my DNA. They put baby, it's on my DNA. Once you get this, you never gonna walk the same. Once you hit this, you never gonna think the same. Some chocolate, baby, it's on my DNA. They put the rope around my neck, but they can't hang. Some chocolate, baby, yeah, come and get a taste. Some chocolate, baby, it's all in my DNA. I'm a chocolate, baby, yeah, it's running on my face.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh my God. Love that joint. Put the album cover back up there real quick. Guys, make sure you go check out Chocolate Baby. It's everywhere. Please go and download, support, buy it, stream it all across the board.
I got a question real quick before you get out of here. I see that the ladies is wearing a Chocolate Baby clothing. Is that something that's available, or that was just for the video?
Asking me that, so maybe we should.
Definitely should.
Because that was the idea from the director, I believe. Sorry if I'm misquoting, anybody. But I believe that the director came up with that idea, because first we was going to use Calvin Klein, and he was like, why blow up somebody else's brand? So
yes. But that Chocolate Baby joint, you definitely got to get that clothing line out there. You can start with, other places where you sign up and then let them ship it until you do, you know what I mean? Your whole
basically
thing. But listen, that's look, I want to rock a Chocolate Baby shirt, okay?
Yes, man.
For real. Now, I do have another question. You said they put the rope around my neck, but they can't hang. Let's talk about that.
Got that little gem there, huh?
Oh yeah, Moses. I got it the day I seen you perform. I was like, oh, okay. I see. Talk to us about that.
Okay, of course, well, not of course, because a lot of people probably just listen to it, not really putting too much thought into it, but that's like a message of slavery, just to remind people that they hated you for your DNA alone. So you can bypass all that and live a happy life. You'll definitely be in the kingdom. You know the rest.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. No.
Now, real quick, Harold Holden said that it is available on dogface.com.
Yeah.
Dogfacemusic.com is shop for the clothing.
Oh, okay. Okay, good. Yeah.
Yeah, so anybody that want to get a Chocolate Baby shirt, check out that website. It is in the comment section. And that's dogfacemusic.com/shop. Shop SHOP. All right. And you can always hit him up if you can't find it or you're looking for it, and follow him, and you know that you can get it, or hit Dogface Records up for sure. Keep dropping, Jules. Stay spiritual. We love what you're doing. We love your music, and we love your message. It is very much needed, and it's an honor to have you on the show.
Yeah.
Keep us, whenever you got new stuff out, we would love to play it and help promote and support it. So keep us in the loop.
Of course, we'll do.
That's it. Is there anything that I did not ask you that you want the people to know?
I just want the people to know that make sure y'all go out there and vote, man, because every vote counts. Because if you don't vote, you'll end up having another Trump in office.
Okay, and you heard him. Get it? Because that's what it's going to be at the voting booth. Y'all hear them gunshots. It's coming. The shit is real. Okay. All right. So y'all heard it here.
Real talk.
Okay. All right. Pim says she need a pair. You know what she about to do with that. Y'all fellas better get in line. Okay, streets. We hear you. Definitely. So, all right. So listen, one more time, social medias, and we're going to get up out of here.
Okay, so you can reach me on Dockko Music, DOCKKO Music, and you can also reach the music on dogfacemusic.com and dogfacerecords.com. Sorry.
All right, y'all. Y'all heard it here from the ground up. It's your girl, Lady Miz, with Ray. We interviewed Dockko and his joint out, Chocolate Baby, and so much more. So make sure y'all go out and you support this brother. He got great music, great content. You know what I mean? And that's and get his Chocolate Baby shirts. He got some merchandise available. So make sure y'all go cop that.
Yeah, so actually check out the whole album, ELOHIM. Check it out.
Exactly. Most definitely. Yes, yes. What's good, Monique, in the building? We about to get up out of here, but thank y'all for chiming in. You can catch this joint. It will be on Facebook, so you can watch it over. It will also be posted on YouTube, and it will be on Roku TV, on Grind City TV Network. So big shout out to KB and that network there. You can catch this show in the future on Grind City TV Network. Thank you so much once again.
Man, thank you.
Love y'all. Peace.
From the ground up. From the ground up. There's only one way to go from here.